Good afternoon, my name is Karen Harding and I'm a criminal defence lawyer from Auckland, New Zealand. Today we've been talking about limited licence applications. If you want to apply for a limited licence to relieve extreme hardship or undue hardship to another person in relation to a demerit point suspension, there is no stand down period for that. You can apply straight away. Documents need to be prepared and they need to be filed in court. You can't have a court hearing until you've actually lost your licence and been served the notice of suspension by the Land Transport agent or through the police. But what you can do is proactively get yourself organised before you are suspended to get yourself a lawyer so you can prepare your documents in advance for your limited licence application. That's very important. It will reduce your time off the road if you have your lawyer already organised and documents already prepared. So you need to come in for an office consultation. We'd need to get out all the circumstances for why you need to drive and what areas and what hours, doing what purposes between start and finish times and what days of the week you need to drive, and any special purposes that you might need to drive for in relation to your children, education, health reasons, extreme hardship to other people, undue hardship to other people, so that you can live your life, keep your job and not end up destitute or losing your home, and keep your career going during the 3-month suspension period. So there will always be some delay in getting the limited licence because you're not going to have the hearing the same day you get suspended. To do that you'd have to have all your documents already ordered and prepared, and the applications have to go to the police for the police to inspect and consider and give their reviews and see if they object or not, and the application has to be filed in court with a filing fee. So the filing fee for handing the papers in is $200, and then there's a further fee after court if the order is granted of $50. So it's a $250 filing fee, plus you'll have legal fees and you'll need to drive with logbooks. We'll provide you with the logbooks that you need. They set out the date that you have to drive, the start time, the motor vehicle that you're driving, the registration number of that, the mileage start, the address of where you're going, the purpose of where you're going, the mileage when you arrive, and the time when you arrive. That's because as long as you're on a limited licence, you will get a plastic limited licence that you can apply for after a court order is issued in court. You have to go up to the NZTA or the VTNZ, agents of the New Zealand Land Transport, and apply for a new plastic licence. It's pink, it's called a limited licence, and it says on the back that you can drive in accordance with the court order. If you were on a licence with other restrictions, they would still also apply. You can't get a limited licence for a learner's licence. There is no limited learner's licence. That's just a licence to learn how to drive. So if you get suspended for demerit points because you've been driving around on your learner's licence getting demerit points, well, you'd be out of luck. So you need to sort yourself out to make sure you have a proper licence when you do get your licence back. However, if you're on a restricted licence, you'll be able to apply for a limited licence for a demerit point suspension, but you won't be able to drive passengers, obviously, because the restricted licence doesn't authorise you to drive your clients around for that purpose. If you have a full licence, that would set you up quite well on a limited licence. If you're driving on a foreign licence, you will need to get a conversion to a New Zealand licence to be able to drive on a New Zealand limited licence. Ideally, it would be best for you to do that before you get suspended or disqualified. So a limited licence is a really great tool to help you relieve extreme hardship. We need to prepare all the documentation, you need to have a consultation, we need to know all the circumstances about your job, why you need to drive, for what purposes, what hours, doing what for what things, and proof of the financial situation that you can't afford to have a driver to drive around for the 3-month period, affidavit from your employer to confirm that they need you on the road, they need you driving around, otherwise you're going to be terminated and you might cause them hardship as well, how to replace you in the short term, to have to recruit and replace another person, it'll be really difficult. You might have customers that you're going to let down and they need you back on the road as soon as possible, so we want to spell that out in their affidavits. You also need to sign an application that you wish to apply, and after the court hearing you'll also have to fill in some more forms at the NZTA. So we take care of everything for you. You will have to come to court for a hearing, and we will make sure that the process really flows really smoothly for you. So if you need help with a limited licence application, come and see us. We look forward to helping you.